Hi, my name is Terry Lee with Sweet Pea Papers in the Sweet Pea Papers Facebook group, and today is video 2 in our series of my guest DT project for Cassie Stylesberg over at Junkin 101 with Cassie. Now the kit is called A Good Day for a Ride, and in video 1 we got a lot of the construction done, and the last thing that we need to do is add the magnets, which I almost forgot to do, just so you know. I had it on my list, wasn't watching my list, got carried away thinking I knew what to do. And on a side note, just being picky, I feel like the ties should have been up here, so you might want to use your zeroing ruler from good old Tim Holtz and measure next time instead of eyeballing it. Okay, so to put on our magnets, I've got 4, 2 for this side and 2 for this side. So we're going to put one magnet. We're going to do it, let's see, I'm going to do it here first. Make sure that when it closes, sorry about my purple fingernails, my fingers are so cold. Yeah, that it comes over inside the pocket and not over here somewhere, because we've already put the paper on, so we can't put the magnet in. My bad. We should have done it before we papered this. Then we could have put it underneath that paper. So that is definitely a mistake. So let's go from the point back, assuming the point is in the center. Then we will have to take this magnet and put it inside, close the envelope, and have to take the magnet and put it inside facing the correct way so that they stick together. There we go. And then we'll tape it inside the pocket. Sorry about the top of my head. And then that will hold that closed. Now we're going to repeat the process on this side. You know, the pain in the rear way of doing it. This is definitely not Magnet 101. This is Magnet Repair 101. We got very lucky. Otherwise, the envelopes would have kind of flopped around. Now, this probably will take it out of the mailer, flat mailer category, because of the metal magnets, but you can bump it up one envelope and then you should be fine, one size envelope. And but I was trying for, not that, we have magnets everywhere now. Come here, magnet. Oops, now I have to glue that. Or re-glue it. There we go. As the case may be, because I pulled it loose with my fat hand, which is what I was trying to avoid. I know that you can't see what I'm doing, but I'm just putting tape over the magnet on the inside of the pocket. Let's do a little repair work here. Get my dry wet wipe, which is simply a clean wet wipe that you let dry out. And then they work really good for kind of sopping up glue when it oozes out. Okay, so the next thing on our list is to glue the papers on. Ha 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 ha. And then we want to cut the envelopes for the cards, which we've already done. Then we want to paper these. Now, we're going to end up using pretty much every paper in this kit. I know that doesn't seem possible in this small of a project, but we are. So we're going to, and this is just to show you a quick and cute way that you can use a kit. Okay, so for the fronts of these envelopes, I want to use, let's see what I'm going to use on the other side. This is for the back. These are for the cards. Oh, half on one side, half on the other. Got it. Okay, so we're going to take this because we want the embellishment. Oh, speaking of embellishments, on the front, I took half of a small doily and the word remember. Then I took two of the little banner dealies and cut the points off and made two little cards. Now I have this glued on as a belly band, and I was going to put the little cards in there, but the belly band was not tight enough, and so they were going to fall out, so I put a little dot of glue on each one. Okay, so I've put that on the cover to complement the doily. So now let's put this on here. I'm not the greatest at clusters, so that actually worked out well for me. Okay, I just moved it. No, I didn't. All right, so we want it to be this high and this wide. This is how my glue got thick the last time. And this is really pretty, and I would like to do something with it. We have these offcuts, so we still have plenty of paper to use for anything we want. Okay. Let's cut the width first so we can save this whole other side to do the other envelope. Sorry about that slight noise in the background. That is the heater. Now, there it is. I was going to say, I know I put a mark on there. Save this. It's a nice little card. We're going to need some cards for the backs of these. In fact, let me set that over there. And don't forget, we have to ink all these. So that's how you save a magnet mistake if you can. Sometimes it's just too late and you have to use a Velcro dot. I can call them Velcro dots because I actually use the Velcro brand. Just in case Velcro tries to come after me. Okay. So now we're going to glue this on. We should be able to cover the fronts, the backs, make the cards, make 2 notebooks, even if I have to put you on pause to make the other one. You know, like after showing you how to do this side, do the other side. And then come back. And then we'll finish with our embellishments. Could have put this up higher so that the pocket doesn't cover this. Maybe I'll make a tuck on each side, or a long pocket, and then you'll still have the pretty element there, because the same thing's going to happen over here. So let's do our width again. Yes, I know, that's how my glue got thick last time. Inking and thinking. Hopefully, she'll have me do something with her next kit. That would be fun. Just working on it right now. I think this turned out beautiful for her first kit. She may not want me to tell you that it was her first kit, but it is. I think it's great. I don't glue the center. It's just a piece of paper. Where the heck is it gonna go? I'm gluing the heck out of the edges and the corners. Wow, I got lucky that the writing was right side up. I forgot they were directional. Very, very lucky. There's that one right there. I'm almost tempted to print that page out again and make 2 hidden pockets. And then that way we don't cover up the image, because it's only 1 page. I think I will do that, but I'll do that off camera. We'll do the backs and the pockets on the back. So we're going to do the same thing, because I picked out a paper for the backs specifically that we could put pockets on. And we're going to do the same process. Now this one is not directional. Actually, it is. Where's my other mark? There's the width. Did I not mark the height? I thought I did. Apparently I just imagined it. There's the height. Now let's mark top because of the writing, so we know. We could use some book page on here to make a pocket. That would be kind of fun to match this. Maybe we'll do that. All I have are dictionary book pages though. See, you almost let me forget to ink it. Then I'm gonna put you on hold and go print out that other copy. So that we can make the pockets for the front. Well, yeah, let me take a look at what I've got in here. While I'm doing that, you can put paper on your other envelopes on your other side. I'll do that too. And then we'll come back. Sorry, I didn't think of that. Of course, the pause is going to be instantaneous for you. You're going to come right back instantly. You can make this in an afternoon. This whole thing. You have to remember that now this makes this upside down, but this text is right side up. So we have to pick, and I picked the text. Okay, so we have this glued on. Now remember, our pocket is over here, and that's where we're going to put our card. And we're going to use one of the writing sheets to make cards for both. Okay, all right, I'm going to put you on hold. I am going to reprint the page so that we can make hidden pockets, and I am going to paper the back side of this, and then we will go from there. Okay? All right, I'll see you in just 1 second. Okay, we're back. According to the click. Okay, there we go. I reprinted this out so we can make our hidden pockets. So let's do that. So we're going to cut it just like we were going to cut another one of these pages. And then we'll decide how tall we want it to be. Now remember, with a hidden pocket, you when we cut this off, we're going to cut it off at the exact height of the paper. First of all, let me say that. Then with a hidden pocket, you're only going to ink the bottom 3 sides. So that way when you take the card or whatever out of the pocket, then you can't tell where the pocket is. Hopefully. Now I know I made that mark. It doesn't matter. At this point we need to decide how tall we want our pocket to be, and we need to decide what we're going to put in the pocket. So we've got this here. Let's see, how tall is it? Is that tall? Oh, there's my mark. Let's go part way through the flower. That'll give us a good illusion. So let's go right here. We may have to go over to a third video. I'm not sure. I think so. When the timer goes off, that just means 40 minutes. And normally I try to go about an hour. So we'll reset our timer for 20 minutes, see where we're at. Okay, so now we've got a pocket that's just like the page right here. You see how that blends right in? Okay, we've got this to use as a card. These are our kind of scraps that aren't like half-page scraps, which we can make cards and stuff out of as well. We can cut them out of there. Okay, so now let's ink the outside to match the card. I mean the envelope edge or paper. Cannot talk. But we're not going to ink the top of the pocket. There you go. And now, except for my pencil mark, and now you can't tell where the pocket is. Okay, so let's do the same on this side, which I've now lost the paper. Got a big fern on it. How can I lose it? I just had it in my hand when we cut it in half. There's one. Okay, so we're going to do the same thing on this side. We're going to cut the width. Couple of good bookmarks in here. All right, so we've got that. Now this pocket is hidden it from myself. Two and a half. Yeah, that's what I thought by looking at it. That was pretty good. Pretty good deal. So let's make this 2.5. We'll have fun lining those up, huh? I tried to pick it up from up there again. What I think is that we're going to run out of time making the cards. That's what I think. I should have made video 1 run over just a little bit. Over an hour, you know what I mean? Another 10 minutes probably would have saved us. We'll see. Because we still have to do whatever it is we're going to do on the back of these pockets. Here we go. This one's really tricky. You have to line all those little lines up there, and if you don't line them up just perfect, then the illusion is broken. If you line up this right here, then this will, and this right here, then that will give you the illusion that you want. So now, for in there, we're just going to make writing cards out of the papers that we have. So we're not going to worry about that right now. Making writing cards is probably something that you already know how to do. Let's move on to here. We're going to do the same thing back here, except for we're going to do them this way and then slide the cards in that way. So we're just going to make hidden pockets for the sides, which means I have to print out one more of these pages to do that. Okay, so we've got some pre-made pockets and tags, and they're going to be too big. I mean, the pocket's going to be too big. I think the pockets are okay. Yeah, the pocket's okay, but then we have to cut the tag down. So let's glue the pockets on. And then we'll worry about the size of our tags. And then what will happen is I'll do one tag on this side. What I'm basically going to do is finish this side. Then, oh, and by the way, 2-inch hole punch. I made those. They're a little bit bigger than the white that was on there. You know, drawn on there for you to cut out for the thumb hole, but I can't cut those out following the line. I don't know about you. So I used the hole punch. You know, you just go halfway. I was watching that Gods of Egypt movie this morning. Make sure your cutouts are facing towards the inside. And I love the special effects in that movie. Okay. So now what we're going to do is we're going to take the 2 tags that come with the kit. We're going to keep the part that looks like a tag at the top. And then we're going to trim the bottoms off, unfortunately. The glue isn't dry. Let's wait for that to dry. Oh, actually, I don't think we have to do that. I think on the backs of these, I was going to put these and make a little tuck spot right there. It's a little large for that, isn't it? I think this one's larger. This one would actually work, though. We could put a card in that one. What about this one? Yeah, this one's too big. What if we put this one this way? Okay, we could do that and then make tucks out of them. Okay. And then we still have this great big one, and then we have this smaller one. I don't know, we probably won't use the great big one, but we could maybe find a place for the smaller one. I'd like to be able to say that I used all the ephemera and all of the paper, you know, at least a piece of every piece of paper. Okay. Put your fingers on the side you don't want to glue. And did we want to glue all the way down to the point? Yes. So we only want to glue these two straight sides. Remember, the point is not going to go all the way down. I mean, it's not going to, this tuck is not going to cover the entire bottom. There we go. Now we're going to have to hand make cards. Okay, so now this should be dry. Let's do a tag on this side. Let's do them opposite. So I'll just paper clip this one over here. So we're going to have to cut quite a bit off the bottom. We're almost out of pencil lead on this. It keeps wanting to slide back up in there. But such is life. I mean, you can take any piece of paper and make a tag out of it. But I had already put these little stick-on protector dealies on there. Now, by putting them long ways in these pockets, oh wow, I'm gonna have to really make that short. We're going to lose the ability to put like an embellishment on the tag unless we put them this way. Wonder if they're short enough. You know, but if we put an embellishment, we won't be able to close it unless it's small. Because we're going to put a notebook in here. Let's leave it like that for now. That's pretty cute. I like that. I like it better than just seeing the... And then we can cut the other one to the same size. Cut this one to the same size as that one. Okay, so now on this side, let me go ahead and switch over to a new video. Okay, so let's make our notebook for this side. So right now we've got this big long pocket, and I think that's the only thing we're really not going to be able to use. I don't want to put a pocket on the back. I don't think. Yeah, I don't want to put this pocket here because then it covers all the stuff. So it looks like I'm not going to reach my goal. So I'm going to have a pocket left. Darn. Okay. Let's take these scraps and move them out of the way for right now. Okay, this is going to be notebook number, oh, these are writing cards for, oh, the small envelopes. Okay, these are our two notebooks. Now, they're the right height, but they're not going to fit in the envelope like this, so we're going to have to trim them down a little bit. So I've got 2 pages of coffee dyed paper and the notebook cover. Okay, so let's set the paper aside. Let's see what's going to happen here. Yeah, let's take it off the bottom on this. Yeah, once we make a notebook out of it. Wow, is it going to fit in there as a notebook? It should. We may have to make them 1-page little notebooks. It would be nice if we could sew papers in the middle. If I knew how to sew, you could fold 2 pieces of paper in half and sew them to this center part right here. But I don't sew, and I'm a little worried about, since it's just envelopes and it's only 1 envelope thick right there, I'm worried about punching holes and sewing into it. I'm not sure that it's thick enough and sturdy enough. Alright, so let's take the bottom of this. Let's trim off 1/4 of an inch. Should have printed this on regular typing paper. And I didn't print it double-sided. Oh, wait a minute. So at this point I've taken a 1/2 inch off the bottom. So that makes this approximately 7.5. No, approximately a little bit shorter of 8. Yeah, that slides in and out a lot better. Now, if we fold this page in half, that would be kind of nice. Okay, let's fold this page in half. There's a line right there when I got it straight. Unbelievable. Unbelievable. I never get these straight. Just saying. Okay, now we're going to take our coffee dyed paper. I'm wondering how thick is this going to be with 2, because that's going to be 4. Let's cut down the 2, and then we will see, and if not, we'll have 1 for each notebook. Alright, so we're going to cut this down just like we were cutting for a page. Because we're going to want it a little less here. And a little less here. And then we'll fold them in half. I spray my paper. You might be able to tell by looking at it. I don't mind the little splatters. The only thing is you can't really control. Oh, that was no good. You can't really control whether one side is darker than the other. Okay, I got lucky there. It's a little crinkly too. I don't iron mine. And I didn't spray these with my mist, my glitter mist. So they're just plain coffee dyed paper. They don't have any kind of special shimmer to them or anything else. You could. That spray is made with rubbing alcohol in a bottle this size. You fill it with alcohol, and then you put a few drops, maybe 2, of whatever paint you want to use, and then you shake the heck out of it, and there you go. Okay, let's see how we're doing. Yeah, we should be fine. Okay, now is the part. It's like the easiest part of the whole thing. Oh, let's see if it's going to fit in with 2. Now this is going to be for this side because I don't want this to be on the back. Okay. So it just so happens that I grabbed the one for this side. Yes, that will fit with 2 pages. Okay, so all we're going to do is staple. And this is just a regular swing line stapler. You can't do it with the tiny attacher. I've tried. I'm going to open this up. We're going to make sure they're lined up where we want them. which is in the center. I'm going to flip them over. See what we just did with the sleeve. And then we're going to staple it straight down on the crease. Then you're just going to lift them out, and then you're just going to fold the prongs over. Mine are never really straight. Okay. And now we have our notebook. And since I'm working on this side still, I'm not going to put it inside, but it will go inside just like this. And then you make the other one for the other side. Okay, so the next thing that we need to do is make the card for inside here, a card for here, and the cards for here. So yeah, I want to make the cards with the writing lines. You probably will want to print them double, you know, print something on the back. Those are awfully white, but they're not going to be very big either. I want to keep the flower. So you do it just the same way as you did the other. That wasn't a very good line now, was it? So you see, we're getting there with filling it up. And I just lost my line. And it was a big ugly line too. It's got to be this way. I don't know where I marked the other one, but this one has a 23 that goes this way, so it has to be right side up there. Alright, let's start over. Oh, here it is. Here's my line. Except we need to know the width. Well, we know it's going to be less than half. So let's cut this page in half so that we have something to work with here. We can't cut across because then we'll cut into our flower. Let's say 10.5, which is going to be 5 1/4. cut off our height. See how close we were. Okay. Then we want to cut it off right about there when it stick out just a little bit. I forgot to ink the notebook cover. Oh look, this is like a cute little index card. Oh, look at that. Oops, I made it a little short. We can always leave it pulled out just a little bit. And then when you make yours, you'll remember to make it a little bit wider than what you think you need it to be. I must not have had it pushed all the way in. Okay, let's ink this. Good day for a ride. Let me put that there. And then we'll take the other half. Oh, we didn't glue that on. Okay, we get the card there. We need the notebook for this side. What did I say? I cut off a ½ inch. Do the paper before we do the fold. Okay, so we should be able to cut this just like we did the others and staple it together. Ink our covers. On both. Yep, these should all be fine. we're right at an hour right now. So I will finish the mirror side, and then we'll come back and do the last little bit. I don't want to make it too much over an hour. We don't have enough for a third video, but I don't want this video to run over too far. So we're going to make this notebook the same as we did the first one. I'm going to ink the insides of inside and outside of both notebooks, and put those together, and then we'll come back real quick, and the cards for in here and the cards for in the back are going to be made the exact same way as we made the cards for this. You know what I mean? You just measure, 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 measure until you get it right. You turn it sideways and then do the estimate thing, and then trim it down as needed. Okay? All right. So that's going to be it for this part, and then I will see you for the last few minutes in the next part, and we will be over in video time, but we will have gotten it done in our 2 video limit that I set for myself. Okay, I'll see you in just a second. Okay, we're back. Do you want to see what you made? Okay, well, all I did was I mirrored the other side, and that completed it, right? Oh, and I made 2 tags for the hidden pockets. They were hidden so well, we forgot they were there. So anyway, and I added 2 little of the sayings. Now this is all we had left. I totally forgot about this page of ephemera, but this ephemera is a little bit big for this project, and it's such a small project we couldn't really have jammed any more in there. So all we had left over basically was ephemera, these little scraps, and 3 partial pages that we had cut up. So that's all. So I think we did pretty good using the kit to its fullest in this project. So there's the 2 little banners, pennants in the front that we cut the little tips off of with a piece of doily that I had, and a piece of the ephemera that says remember. And then when you open it up, my printer's making weird noises by itself. I think printers are possessed, all of them. Then when you open it up, I remembered finally to put the tags in the hidden pocket. So when you take the tag out, then you don't see the pocket. Look at that, even the string. Ah, I love that. So same thing on this side. They both have a writing card, and I matched the cards. So they're the same. They're not the same on here, but they're the same paper. Let me fix this one. And then when you open this and you open this, then there's the 2 tucks and the 2 writing cards, or the 2 little cards made out of the scraps from the paper that we made these. Okay. Then there's our tag that we made here. I made the mirrored one here. So we did this together, and then I just mirrored it over here. Okay. And then on the inside here is our notebooks on either side with our coffee dyed paper. And I do wish I had double side printed it, but I didn't, and everything else is white on the back, so it's fine. Okay, so that's what we did, and we ended up using everything in the kit except for some of the ephemera. So I think you guys did a good job. I think it turned out well. The magnets ended up holding, you know, even though we stuffed all that stuff in the envelopes, the magnets held. And I think it turned out good. So here's the cover. Here's the back. I like the back. And there's your inside. There's your guts. Okay? Alright, that's it for me. It's the end of the video, our second video. Thank you, Cassie, for asking me to do this. I've had a really great time. And I love the kit. And I hope that you ask me to do this again, because that would be great and I would really enjoy it. So I will see you guys in the next video series. And that will be just a second for you and a day for me. Okay, bye-bye.